Ladies and gentlemen, Dick Morris is our local Trump whisperer. I don't know why he gets um, like the inside scoop, why Trump talks to him all the time. It's just a strange thing. He's a weird dude, and it's funny to me that he's supposedly one of Trump's confidants.
All right, Jack Smith there, special counsel who has been pursuing this case regarding the documents against the former President Trump.
And this sucks, and that was really convincing, and it sucks, and blah, blah. And Mark Levin doesn't, there he comes in. Hey, hello. So we're both having a hello. We're both having a very hard, hey. Really making me uncomfortable. I'll just look at my desk. Maybe he'll go away. Hello. Sorry. This is so stupid. Yes, it is. Quit it. Okay, so here they come. Bring on Dick Morris. That's right. We gotta.
Where's Dick? Hi, Dick. Do we like Dick? Yes.
What? Bring in Dick Morris first and get a thought from Dick.
Oh God, that face was even creepier. The hell is that? It's like he's auditioning to be the new villain in a Poltergeist movie. You're all gonna die.
I believe you have talked to the former president, to Mr. Trump, this morning. What are his thoughts about
He
this?
called me and he said, "What do you think?"
He called me and said, "What do you think?" Well, I think that might be, I think, one of his biggest problems is that he's like, I should call Dick Morris.
And I said, "Do you want to move up another 10 points?"
If you do, you should steal more documents. And then I send him a picture of my penis. Really?
And he said, "Do you think this will hurt me?" And I said, "No, I think it's going to help you. I think it makes so obvious that the deep state is after you."
No. They're so after you. They planted documents and hypnotized you into being trying to abscond with national secrets.
And I thought it was fascinating when we heard Smith's comment. It sounds like he was on trial. He was busy saying, "Oh, highest ethical standard." We know, in effect, he said.
Well, he kind of is, because you assholes will attack him personally instead of arguing the merits of the case or what your ethics and morals used to be pre-Trump.
We know that Biden did the same thing, and even though
No, he didn't.
we're not indicting him, we apply one standard to everybody. Look.
By the way, DAs and attorneys general talk like this all the time.
Lawyers think that breaking the law is bad.
Well, are we talking about the ones that actually that work for Trump, or because I disagree.
But the public wants to know, what did you do? Did you do wrong? They don't want to know if you violated Section 34, subsection C, paragraph Q.
Well, they do want to know that you did something wrong and it's legally wrong, not just morally wrong, or there is a law and there's a reasoning for that law. So yeah, we do. Can you imagine like bringing somebody to trial in front of a court and going, this has got to be wrong, Your Honor? What? I don't know what, we don't know. We're from the DA's office. We don't know what to charge him with, but it just sounds, listen to him talk. He's an asshole.
Of the law. They want to know, did you do wrong?
Uh-huh. Yes, he did. You're welcome.
So, for example, in the Stormy Daniels thing, they refused to believe that listing the payoff as a business expense as opposed to a campaign expense is wrong.
Because they morally, on all fronts, they just don't give a shit.
And therefore the charges don't mean anything to them. Will they believe?
Well, to those folks. But there's a group of the religious types that are, it puts one foot out the door. It's not full, obviously, but it stacks and tracks with the other shit.
That taking a document that has a classification marker on it and not giving it to a foreign power.
No. You don't get to say that. You have no idea what he does with it while it's in his possession, And there are foreign nationals coming and going from Mar-a-Lago all the fucking time. And he's on tape and in person bragging to these folks and sucking up to them.
Not selling it to a news media.
Not selling it to a news media. He read it out loud. Parts of it, he was reading parts of the battle plan out to people writing a book about Mark Meadows.
Not broadcasting it publicly. But
no, yes, that's the thing about spies. They all want to get on television. They don't want to sell stuff under the table to a hostile power. They just want a pageant.
Storing it in your basement and now I gather your shower, as opposed to that of the Archive Bureau, is wrong. I don't think people will think that. I think.
Well, that's because you're stupid, Dick.
Where's Dick? Hi, Dick. Do we like Dick? Yes.
What?
What they will think is that this is
please think this.
obviously political.
Yeah, if I could address, like, what is he accused of doing wrong, other than simply having them, which is part of their saying you
Yeah, I don't even know. What is it, 2 pages long? Did anybody even read this indictment?
you should coordinate this with National
It's like
Archives.
you should have returned the overdue library book.
Yeah, it's the same thing. Basically, anybody who's, and this is how Dick feels about anybody who steals national security secrets from the United States of America. This is the standard now. It's like an overdue library book. And as you know, who cares if you think Kim Jong-un is one of your besties?
That's the way many people may look at it, as
Yes, idiots.
as you say, Dick.
I do say Dick. That's true.
I had a beat off.
They're saying that he, in a recorded conversation, that he said he showed some documents to someone, said he could have declassified these if he was president. Then he shows them to the reporter, shows them to staff members. These are the kinds of things they're saying. No allegations in here, at least from what I've seen, and correct me anywhere, anybody who knows, not showing them to a foreign country or an entity in which no charges of him selling the information.
And by the way, not storing them on a private server that could be easily hacked like Hillary Clinton did.
Okay.
Yeah, no,
Yeah, because nobody comes to Mar-a-Lago, and certainly not foreigners.
that's a great point, Dick. But wait, again, as you said,
See, notice how Dick's mood collapsed though after he read
former
that.
president did call you. What is his mood? How is he feeling? Because he's
Feisty,
constant
upbeat.
onslaught. Okay.
He's feisty. He's upbeat. He's crazed. I don't know. I heard a lot of squishy noises.
Upbeat. He believes that they way overstepped in this thing. And I think that he said it was like the second impeachment. The first impeachment, they were, oh, my God. And the second impeachment, yeah, so what? There's another impeachment. And I think that he...
Yeah, so what? Once you've committed your first crime, do the ones after it really matter?
feels
Look, if you steal something and you kill the witness, I mean... Is it really a second crime, or are you just erasing the first?
they overstepped. I think he feels that they...
Winston Churchill stood on the rooftops in London, very calm, making speeches. Winston Churchill.
his opponents in the government made themselves vulnerable. And I think he can't get over the fact that Biden did what he did times 10 and is not facing indictment. And I think that he...
Well, I mean, he's got to be happy that Biden didn't, or Biden would get some giant boost in the polls.
absolutely sees this as proof
Maybe they should indict Biden, because it's always going to help you.
of the bias of the Department of Injustice, as he calls it.
All right.
Yeah, he does. It's got a little nickname for it. Great.
Dick Morris, thanks so much for joining us. Always great.
Oh, yeah, that's normal.
Thanks for showing us the inside of Trump's vacuous, empty skull, Dick.